Shalom, it's Sophie here. Hey, ooh, hey, ooh. What's up? This is gonna be for Leo, Virgo, and Libra. This is gonna be your October 2020 reading, personal reading. You guys are more than welcome to book a personal reading with me on selfiecarrots.com. That information be in the description box if you guys are interested in daily readings or just a blog post, etc. All right, so. Also, be sure to follow me on social media and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thumbs up, and make sure you share. Okay, share with your comrades. Okay, people that you know are in the same element or sign as you, or who could benefit from the advice that I give. Okay, all right. So take everything with a grain of salt. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Take everything with a grain of salt and do so. Okay, so we're gonna be tapping into your ESPM for the monthly overview, as well as getting an archetype and a crystal reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the crystal first. This is a Healing Wisdom Oracle. Ooh, we got Rondo Cross-Sight. Okay, I like this crystal. This crystal really gives you a definition of like how to have the highest like self-fulfillment, raise your value, especially centering, especially when you're feeling like, okay, I have to really vibrate the abundance. Okay, this one comes the most clean to me. I would love to see the raw pieces, but that's something you guys can look up on your own personal time. But this one here, again, like I said, this really cleans all of your squares, okay, all of your personal squares, quirks, and like ticks and things that gives you, your motivation to continue on. Okay, so this is in a 45 element, which I've been doing that, which is like the multi-dimensional vibration. So this is where it wants you to go higher self, over self, and then those parallel areas, okay, where you can vibrate and see yourself more reflectively. Okay, and then we have the heart reviver. Rondo Cross-Sight teaches the heart to assimilate painful feelings, okay, without shutting down. So that's like, don't stonewall people. You're not like, no, it's like, okay, you know what happened? I have some painful feelings inside. I want to tell you about them because I want to tell you about these painful feelings, and I'm not gonna be able to let them go if I don't tell you about these painful feelings. Okay, so having that attitude towards the healing process with your heart, okay, especially your heart chakra. So it says dissolve in denial. Okay, so don't say I don't have no bed, fuck that bed, I don't feel that way. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And identify an ongoing detrimental pattern. So continue telling yourself is going to continue denying yourself. Continue denying yourself is going to continue denying you opportunities and rejections and feelings and people around people who do not deny themselves or reject themselves in areas, okay? And then also offers compassionate love and forgiveness. Okay, you face the truth without loving awareness. How do you feel about that? So it says releasing resentment from your heart creates well-being. Okay, so I like this one. So it's not just focused on the heart chakra, so solar plexus as well. So exactly where you see life at. So how you see I was having so many blockages, you go to that area, you get that blockage. You go to this area, you get that blockage. You go to that area, you get this blockage. So check out whether you were taught in your childhood and what is still relevant from that little kid from today. Okay, and then it's timing is summer. Okay, so during your season, of course. And then the soul path is radiating unconditional love and selfless compassion. Okay, so that's gonna be that energy. That's gonna be your crystal mudra 333 just passed. Write that down if you've seen it on yours. Okay, so let's go ahead and do your archetype for the month, what you should be embodying, maybe now until later on into a lifetime. I said I was going to be doing this through intuitive messages, but I'm sure I probably didn't. I did that in my other video. Never mind. I did this through the I've been liking these. Like I've been having these cards maybe like 4 months now, and I feel like this is going to be able to deck that I long-term study. I have to go through the transformations and embodiments of all of these cards as well. Okay, so one more good shuffle for Leo, Virgo, Libra. What is the archetype they can embody for the month or during their soul lesson of this year? Universal soul year going into 5. Thank you. All right, so we have the desert. Okay, so some of you guys may be doing a lot of deep truth and transforming alone. Okay, deep truth and transforming alone. So we got the vision, so you can maintain that vision. Okay, some people do not have the same vision as you, and you have to be very, 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 very grateful for that. Okay, in the grand scheme of, it's going to provide you with everything that you desire on a spiritual level. Okay, and then the physical level is where everything's gonna look like it's not there, but it's really available. It's readily available. 444 is passing now. So we have here with the, oh, why is that so deep in? Okay, we got the prayer. Offer. Soul division. Oh, that's way, okay. We right here. All right, so this is about the dream, the imagined, the revealed. Okay, so this is that 12th house Piscean energy. This is going to be giving you that like more third eye broadening. Okay, so if you're going to be doing that healing, you have to know what your childhood set in her third eye or his or her third eye when they were a child. Okay, so you can gauge how connected you are to your vision by how tired you are. Ooh, since the vision feeds us energy, it affects our life force and vitality. Let me observe that. It is said that we are each born with a unique vision and destiny toward which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we are born. Thus, we are sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision. It slips away. Okay, so during that childhood, yet it guides. So it's kind of like, okay, ooh, these little small impressions that we have that are placed here on Earth. Okay, it appears in strange dreams, or surreal images, seeming untenable and preposterous. All right, when we are connected to the vision, we carry inspired, enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors into wondrous opportunities. So we talked about that opportunities coming in. Okay, we want to be near those with vision. That's gonna be your purpose. We want to be near those with vision. Okay, when we see a random little tarantula passing by in the desert, we go, oh, you know, even as the cactus, I'm like, oh. Okay, but we still want to be near. We're in that same vicinity of. They emit energy also, but I think about this too. It's also, I don't know what this relates to or what parallel you can sync, you know, whatever we will come up with. But also think about, you know, the closer you are to your vision, first and foremost, the more vivid these things, you know, the images and the dreams will become, okay? But also, you have the preservation to hold that type of water, okay? Because think about this, because they always say, why would our ascended masters give us everything? And sometimes they let us see what we have rather than telling us we have everything or giving us all the answers, etc., etc. So it's about that same close proximity. It's all there. They just want you to discover it on your own. That type of like, okay? And then they emit energy more potent than an elixir, any elixir, okay? When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull and exhausting, like king meaning. Bring back the mystery, bring back to the dreams, okay? Potent imagination, synchronicity, trust, okay? When dark, so when you're carrying this energy in a dark way, you don't see the vision, you're not close to it, you have all this energy to do blatantly nothing, okay? Twin Peaks. Anyway, disconnected from art and dreams, listless, aimless, okay? So that's going to be your archetype meditation for this month, okay? The vision. Have the vision, but you're going to be there alone with others who can survive the vision's transformations, okay? We have Pluto going direct, but we have to now see what Pluto left us to discover, okay? So we're going to be doing the ESPM using the Tea Leaf Fortune and the Rider Tarot deck to clarify with a more pictorial view, okay? We're still using our intuition always. This is an intuitive channel. This is an intuitive talk channel, okay? Yeah, ooh. Okay, so this one fell out. I'll talk to you. Peacock, this is an emotional area. This is about your pride, okay? So your pride is going to be one of those things we have to think about, but we already know you're a prideful person. You like to fight. You want to be right. The rightness is all about the fairness for you, but sometimes that is not the scale of, okay? Sometimes it's about the principle of how much can you submit to, not even just the idea or thought they are presenting, but more so how much can you submit to the discovery you have gained about this person and where you stand with what you now can refine in yourself, okay? Ooh, we got the owl. So good advice from a wise person. Read to me. So we have the owl here coming in your spiritual section, okay? So that's going to be for you to listen, pay attention, to really utilize all that you have learned, go through that silence that you are going to be using that crystal to facilitate or activate within your, your spiritual essence. You want to make sure you know who's a wise person, who to take advice from, who not to take advice from, who to seek, who not to fear, etc., etc. Okay, we have to start at the bottom. Okay, so something very accomplished and happen, guaranteed success no matter what. We have door. Ooh, more opportunities. That word is your pop word. Okay, this episode. So we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so being available to those opportunities and then saying, okay, I'm going to go get some more, then come back, get some more, come back, get some more, come back. Okay. All right, so we have Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay, so now you have that ability to really be an overcomer, really be an overachiever, okay? And not even an overachiever where it burns you out, but an overachiever in a way in which everything you do makes a million. Everything you do, okay, yeah, that's true. Everything you do makes a million, but everything you do makes a million more things easier and accessible for you to physically take the opportunities when you mentally prepare for them, okay? Or when you mentally move through them. You understand? All right, so let's go ahead and clarify with the Rider Tarot. We got the Knight of Cups. Okay, I think I read a little bit something about the Knight of Cups yesterday with the Pride. I feel like the apology only serves the person's or your guilty conscience. Okay, so think about that emotionally, spiritually. If I apologize, if I have this gesture, I make this gesture, am I just doing it because of my pride? Or if I don't make this gesture, will I lose out because of my pride? Okay, when I had Knight of Cups, we had the best intentions with what I knew what to do with. All right, so we had the Lovers. Okay, so now it's like, okay, let's do, this was the cards, this was this week's tarot card of the week, okay, tarot card of the day, or the weekly major arcana. So we're discussing the Lovers and how reflective it is, how aligning it is, okay? When you listen to wisdom, it's like you ask for those key people. Think about the book The Alchemist. Thank you, that was in my morning meditation too. I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna have to talk about it. But The Alchemist, okay, I love to revisit that book every 18 months, because I feel like it's always this, because we go through a real long journey or a pilgrimage throughout the year, and like we never know where we end up, we never know who we see, we never know what encounters. And now me being able to astrologically be able to like identify, okay, this is that Gemini time, this is this time, this is X, Y, Z, okay, this is this transit, this is etc. You're going to be able to have that conversation with yourself, or your slash masculine slash feminine, to say, okay, where am I supposed to go? Where do I reflect? Not even where can I have done better at, because you may not get the opportunity to do so, but some lessons do repeat, okay? So just kind of remember that, just so you can get advanced knowledge in that area, okay? Sometimes you get the green light to do some things that you will morally feel you weren't aligned to do back then too, okay? So just keep that in mind. We have the Nine of Cups. All right, so yeah, this is about, self-interest, but also self-interest to move through those doors. So you have to get out of this space where it's like, well, I have everything lined up, but I'm still moved, stiff as a board. You know what I mean? Not really investing in, receiving even more opportunities, okay? So just do so. Keep that in your physical, keep that in your presence, but also kind of take care of yourself. This is more so about, sometimes your appearance is about the physical manifestation of you, okay? Then we have the Knight of Swords. So we have the Knight of Swords here for you to go ahead. So we have two knights. Mentally. So yeah, that's more. And then we got the Emperor. That's a mental preparation for this person. That's a mental preparation to deliver news, to deliver commands, leadership, etc., from yourself, okay, your higher self. So I hope this reading resonates, and I hope you were able to gain your emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental perspective, or lessons of the month. And also, if these lessons actually follow through into your next month, into next summer, then remember, let's meet back on this, put this into your save search, or how you save the videos, like the videos, whatever. And then come back and revisit it and see if these cards, you can have a different conversation with the cards now as you see them, okay? And then, like, again, grasp what opportunities you did come into contact with. Everyone has opportunities. You just have to be able to see them for what they are and who they are, okay? People, wise people, okay? So that's going to be what you're going to keep on your mind this week. Okay, I need to keep some wisdom around me, wise people around me. And then you're going to say, okay, because these people may lead me straight to my door, okay? Maybe straight to the door that I've been looking for, okay? But the perseverance is in the mental first, okay? And then the physical. Don't burn yourself out, but also, have the energy to rest, because you're always doing work when you sleep. Remember that, Libra, Leo, and Virgo, okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. Shalom.